What's up, guys, and welcome back to Stacks Gaming. We're here for a new and improved sealed challenge. This time it will be a 3-man sealed challenge. If you remember, some time ago we did try one, just me and Badger, and unfortunately we had some personal problems that came up, and then the whole COVID thing hit, so obviously we weren't able to finish that one. But this one we're committed to finishing. We're going to do it for about 3 months, and we're going to enter it in our Stacks Gaming tournament, but whoever does the best in the tournament will be declared the winner of that sealed challenge. What's also interesting is that we're also picking up decks that we really don't know much about. So I picked Order Spellcasters just because I love Spellcasters from before, but I don't really do Pendulums, so that's not going to go well for me. Badger is going to go with Charmers, and Lucky is going to go with Ice Barrier, and he has no idea what sets to even buy. So the rules are, we start off with 3 decks. We pick any 3 decks. This is for buy-in, so that doesn't count towards the budget. So I picked these 3. And obviously the other guy's got 3 Charmers and 3 Ice Barriers. And then every week we'll have $30 budget to continue to build our decks. But we have to pull everything. That's right, so no buying singles, no trading with each other or with anybody else. We just have to get $30 worth of product and hope to God you pull whatever you need for that deck. So it's going to be a really unique experience. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of people do this already, you know, when we started. But this time we're going to fulfill it and finish all the way through. If not, whoever backs out will get punished. And each week we're also going to play, so hopefully I could upload the openings on Saturdays and duels on Sunday. But it will be every weekend, because every week we will be getting more and more product. This video is going to be a little slow, maybe because you guys have already seen the decks, obviously. So we're just going to be opening the decks real quick, and then we will be playing later on in this video. So I'm just going to open 1, so there's no point in opening 3 together, because nobody wants to see the same deck 3 times. So let's just crack this open real quick, and let's see what it has. Sorry, the camera's moving all over the place. I already have my $30 for next week, so I'm going to film this right after. So first game will be just our 3 decks combined together into 1 deck, and see who's in the lead right there. We'll have first, second, and third. And each week we'll upgrade our decks with whatever cards we get, if we have anything to upgrade them with, and then we'll be playing again until those 3 months are up and we're in the tournament to see who did the best out of all of us. So, a little, like I said, duelist thing. So real quick, we have our I can't even read these damn cards. I butchered these names. The Mighty Master of Magic. Reflection of Endyman. Spell Power Mastery. Dimmered Path. Get a link. That's cool. Master of Endyman. I remember him. I had that starter deck or structure deck from back then. Same with these 2. Magic something. I remember her. I do remember this was a good card, so that's something. Apprentice Magician. I like that. Astrologist, Summoner, Monk. Spellbooks are in here. I do remember those. Droll Unlock's in here, so that's really good. That's something. Get some hand traps right off the bat. Spellbooks. Magical Vast, Magical Dimension. I love this card. Takes me back. Probably throw some in there. Part of Desires, that's something else. I forgot that wasn't even in there. Magical Circle. Or Magician Circle, sorry about that. So yeah. So just real quick, we'll be doing, you're going to see the openings real quick for Lucky and Badger, and then you're going to see us just play at the end of the video. We will show off our deck list too. I'm going to combine my 3 decks together, make a deck list for you, and show you guys what I'm going to be running for that first week. And then this is what I'll be opening next week for our first official opening. And we will have all calculations there. So I went to Frankensons, shout out to Frankensons like always, where I picked up 3 structure decks, Spirit Charmers for myself, $6 a piece. So that's $18 right there. And I picked up one of these for $7. There's not much to pick up. I want Dual Overload and Gold Series. So those are like 25 each, or 30. So after that, after I got these 3 decks, I just got them just to get them, because it has my favorite card in here. And if you guys see on my deck list, I always like running in every single deck I have, which is Dark Ruler No More. So that's pretty much why I bought it. But there's some other stuff in here. So I'm gonna open these up. That's $18. This I got a loose pack of 10 of Lost Memories. I don't know, Why not? Just because I need two things to add up. So that's another 7 because this was 7. And then I have $5 left over, which I was able to get 2-5 Blazing Vortex. I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know what I need from there, but you know, pull a pot. Why not? Or I'll see you guys in a moment so with my deck build up, and then this will be for next week. So hopefully see you guys next week. It's going to be tons of fun.
Good old buddy Howell right here just got me 3 of the structure decks, the freezing chains for the sealed challenge. So I'm not sure what you're making.
I thought you wanted shit all.
We don't talk about that.
Hey dude, the decks are $25 each. 25.
$25? Fuck that! Goddamn, $25 a deck? Are you kidding me? $25 a deck? These 3 decks were the equivalent of 1 Shadal deck, basically. And $5 extra, yeah, so. Ice Bears, everybody! Freezing Chain structure decks. I got 3. There we start the opening of...
We just gotta open one. Nobody wants to see you open it 3 times.
Oh, well, let me open up my shirt. Done.
If they want one, though, they could win it because, you know, we had our giveaways.
That's right, guys.
I don't know when I'm posting this. It could be before or after. Hope you guys joined.
Don't forget about the giveaway, guys, for those of you watching.
If you didn't win, don't go unsubscribing or disliking.
Because we got more coming.
That was our 3rd giveaway, so it's not like it was our first one.
Look at that. Here's my deck, everybody. Oh, look at this. What's this? Oh, cards.
So afterwards, we're going to have your deck profile for your first week right here, which is going to be your 3 decks smashed into 1.
God, I already know I'm going to die. So, what did you build? You want to tell me what you built?
Why? They just saw it. Your video's after mine. Mine goes first because it has to explain all the rules.
Shut up.
And then we'll see Badgers, maybe? I don't know how I'm ordering this.
I don't even know what he's playing either.
He went with Charmers. He hatched it all, but he went with Charmers instead.
I'm gonna go die somewhere, man. Oh, I think I ripped the card. No, wait, that's just a plastic.
You could have done Machina, but we didn't want you to do Machina. We want us to do decks that we don't even know.
I already have Machina, it's true. I still have all the speed structure decks. Well, anyways, guys.
Mine's Pendulum, dude. Do you think they know how to do Pendulum?
I just go to like the little stores where they sell pendulums and I buy it and I'm like, done.
Show them the deck!
Alright guys, so far, Revealer of the Ice Barrier. These are the new stuff for Ice Barriers that made what? Who is it? Asian Eyes all happy with his Yu-Gi-Oh videos and Ice Barrier support, I think it was.
I don't know.
While you control the Ice Barrier monster, cannot tribute summon. Ooh, I really like it. Once return, discard a card, special summon an Ice Barrier from your deck.
Quickly. People have seen this already.
Speaker for the Ice Barrier and Zuijin wins over the Ice Barrier.
Actually, I don't know what else is in here.
Well, let me show you. Trishula, Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier, the new Trish. Check it out. They made an Ultra Dulorn. It's so cute. And then, Brionic, Gugnir, and of course, everybody's most hated Synchro. Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier.
Hated anymore.
General, Hexa, Blizzard, or Blizz.
Blizz.
Jizzed.
Blizz there.
Yeah. What about Cryomancer? You know what? Just to screw with you and Badger,
Don't tell us what you're going to put in there.
Wetlands.
We're going to play.
Brother of the Ice Barrier. My favorite one, Defender.
They're going to think I'm cheating, but jokes on you guys. I'm going to lose anyways.
Spellbreaker of the Ice Barrier. Strategist of the Ice Barrier.
I love that card.
Dance Princess. I love this one in the game. In the app. So much fun. Dai Sojo. General Raiho. Medium of the Ice Barrier. Man, my favorite bro. My General Gantala. Wakanda. Forever. General Grunard. Holy crap, I didn't even know it comes with Genix, Controller, or Undyne.
Well, there you go. Now you have 3 Undyne.
But there's no freaking Mermail support or Atlanteans or Dragoons.
I mean, there is. You just gotta pull it all.
Oh. 2 frogs.
You got frogs?
I know, right? Rototonin. Fishborn Launcher. And I did not... Wow. Mullen Glacia. Silent Angler. Common. Freezing Chains. Magic Triangle of the Ice Barrier. Medallion of the Ice Barrier. I got at least... I'm glad there's search.
I remember that card was like super short card or something.
Which one?
That medallion, I think?
Short
no, that one, the super triangle.
Really? I had like 15 at home right now as we speak.
I know, but a long time ago it was actually worse.
Oh my god. Mirror of the Ice Barrier.
Sold them all there.
Salvage. Surface. We're arfed out. God, I love this card.
But that trap though.
A Pointer of the Red Lotus. Venus Chain. They could have done better.
They could have done better than all these extras.
I know. Look. Ice Spawn. Mind Drain. Heavy Storm Duster.
Why do you think Badger's Charmers decks
Down.
are like $6 now a piece?
Because they're crap?
Yeah.
Oh. Terra Trishula. And my favorite card of them all. The promotional.
Don't reveal the secrets.
See. Grit. Blah. Alright guys, so as you guys, for those of you who don't know, this is just a new deck that just came out I believe about a week ago or so. But we're gonna be doing the sealed challenge and just open up some packs as you guys already know. So pretty soon we'll start playing our first match made game against each other with whose sealed is better and prove it. What's the budget again?
It's $30 a week.
$30 a week. Oh well, I'm already dead then. I don't even make money for myself. I make like $5 a month, honestly.
So we said 30 instead of the 40.
Perfection. Alright guys.
Hey everybody, Badger here from Stacks Gaming. Hope you're all doing well during these quarantine times. Wanted to give a special shout out to everybody who participated in the second Stacks tournament. I heard there was a good turnout, it was about 20 people. I also heard ABC won it this time, which is awesome. Congratulations to the winner. I hope they got good pulls from their box. I hope they enjoyed this, the token, and I hope everybody had a good time. Shout out to Howell and Lucky for running the tournament, making sure it ran smooth. And yeah, I wasn't able to attend, but I was the on the phone judge. So that means I did very, very little. But that's not what you're here for. What you're here for today is what the video is about, and that is sealed only. That's right, we're doing it again. Except this time we're going to be better prepared. When things were closing down during this pandemic, it was very hard to secure sealed product. A lot of the places we would go to ended up closing down for a bit, so we weren't able to get it every week. And then, personal issues came about and we were forced to stop. But we're going to restart it. I believe Howl and Lucky already opened their decks. I'm kind of the last one. But I wanted to do it with Charmers. Charmers were that archetype that I always loved back in the day, but they never really had a cohesive strategy. They had the regulars. I'm going to open the deck while I talk about it, so that way there's something going on. But they had the regular Charmers, the 500 attack, 1500 defense, with the flip effect of taking control of one of the monsters of the same attribute. And although it was, kind of nice, the waifu material, they didn't really do much. Let me check out this sweet playmat. Oh man, if they made like a fabric of that, well, with the other two Charmers here, that would probably be good. But not bad, not bad. But yeah, they had that. Then they had the 1850s, the familiar possessed. Those really didn't take off either. Those were really hard to special summon. You just normal summon them and do the same thing. But when they came out with this, I remember everybody was pretty excited. Let me see if I can open it up. Oh, that's a nice token. That's Hida and Asa. I probably butchered those names completely. But I remember one of the main draws of this structure deck was in the OCG. It had Evenly Matched and Dark Ruler No More. And everybody was pretty excited about that. But in the TCG, oh my god, this thing is so hard to open. Why am I not able to? There we go. I need bigger nails for this. In the TCG, we didn't end up getting Evenly Matched. We got Dark Ruler No More, but with how fast the TCG is nowadays, really could have wanted the Evenly Matched. It needed a reprint for quite a bit, and unfortunately we didn't get it. That kind of made a lot of this deck lose the steam because Charmers themselves weren't exactly powerful, even in the OCG. They didn't really have too many showings when it came to tournaments. I know they were combined with Dogmatica at some point because Dogmatica goes well with everything, well, almost everything. But other than that, there hasn't really been any kind of competitive, at least that I've seen, competitive, like charmer, something consistent, you know? And so I figure that would be a perfect start off point because there's just so much you can do with it. So let's take a look at what we have here. We have familiar possessed area. I won't go through all of it. I am going to read a lot of it though because I have not seen what any of these new charmers do. Regeki. Oh, it comes super. That's kind of nice. That's a good one. I don't really know what any of the new charmers do. I do know what the old charmers do. These are the flip effect ones that really didn't do too much. I remember this guy. Gigabyte was so much fun. But, yeah, so our plan with the sealed only product, I'm just gonna go through it like I said. You guys probably already know a lot of this structure. Witch of the Black Forest is pretty nice. Oh, and Effect Veiler. Denko. Wow. You know, these are actually some pretty good reprints. But Secret Village, Spellbook of Knowledge. It's just any spellcaster. I think this came in the Pendulum structure deck, but I think it also came with Blue Boy. Oh, Secret Village is nice. Oh, and the Terraforming for it. And Twin Twisters, Book of Eclipse, always kind of a nice sideboard material. There it is. There's the chase card that people wanted, that common Dark Ruler. We got Unpossessed. I think this is one of the new cards. And then we have all the spiritual arts. Metaverse. That's going to be kind of nice for us to get our Secret Village. We have some shenanigans here. D-Barrier and Warning. All right, awesome. If I remember correctly, Howl is playing the Pendulum structure, so I got that nice sideboard tech for him. Then we also have the Familiar Possessed. And their effects were so hard to get off. It was just much easier to normal summon them. We also have a Duel Links card. That's odd. Yeah, I don't know what these are. But okay, so we have some pretty good cards here. So what we're going to do, or the rules for this sealed challenge, I guess you could say, is that our weekly budget, well, I'll go over the rules just in case Howl or Lucky haven't gone over them yet. But our sealed budget is going to be $30 a week. So every week we'll have $30 to buy sealed product to upgrade these decks. We started off with 3 copies of these. I just wanted to open up one so that way, you know, it's not like opening up the same 3 structures all the time. We can sell cards. I figure that, you know, if we're going on a budget, if you pulled like a star, is it called Starlight? Man, I've been out of it, so I don't even know what new foiling it is. But I do remember the Ecclesia, the Dogmatica Ecclesia. There was like a star. No, it's not star foil. That's the really cheap one from the battle packs, I think. There was some kind of like replacement ghost rarity that made them really expensive, and I figured that if we pulled one of those, it wouldn't be any use to us, so why not sell them? That's kind of what somebody would do if they were on a budget. They would sell those cards to further their deck. So I figured we could do the same. No trading in between us or anybody else, and all the cards that we get have to be from sealed product. So it's going to be kind of cool. I want to see how long this is going to go for, but we also have the stipulation that we are going to enter one of the Stacks tournaments with this deck towards the end of our sealed only challenge. So that's going to be interesting. We're going to start off with just the 3 structures and see how far we can get in one of the future tournaments. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to read these cards. I'm going to kind of go over everything, see if I can find any synergies here or there. Like I said, I haven't studied any of the structures, so if you have any kind of advice, or if you see that I've built the deck in a weird way, and you're like, no, that card's actually really good. I think that's really good, and I'm only playing one of it. Please, yell at me in the comments saying, hey, play 3, or, some kind of constructive criticism. That's always appreciated because, yeah, this is going to be a blind run for me, and I'd love to get your guys' feedback. But all right, I'm going to transition now into the deck being built, so I hope you enjoy this really expensive, fast transition.
Alright guys, I brought out my mat real quick, and then let's check out my deck. And these lovely Dark Magician sleeves. from our giveaway that we had. I hope you guys had a good time with that, and hope you were all happy with your giveaways and your winnings. So first, real quick, I got run 2 of the big guy, the Mighty Master of Magic, 3 Reflection, 2 Medusa, just to get some more pendulum in there, 3 Magical Abductor, 1 Servant of Miniman, because apparently it's limited, 2 Magister of Miniman, 3 Blue Boy, 1 Luna to search out the Reflection, 3 Volanlock, see the hand trap ability, 1 Crusader Miniman just for fun, a Magical something, that's really what the card is called, 2 Summoner Monk, and for spells I run 2 Spell Power Mastery for the search, 1 Glimmer Path, back from the grave, once a man, 2 Magical Dimension, one of my favorite cards back in the day, 1 Left Arm Offering, 3 Spellbook Secrets, also Book of Power, 1 Spellbook of Wisdom, 3 Pot of Desires, a Magical Citadel, and just because why not, 1 Pitch Black Power Stone. And my extra deck is pretty much just 3 of the link it came with. So, like I said, I'm not good. You're gonna see, I'm not good with pendulums at all. You're gonna see me play a lot. But that's the point of the Seal Challenge, so learn something new and see how we grow with it. So hopefully we can have a side-by-side comparison from when I first started and where I end up.
Okay, alright guys. This is week 0 of my deck. Ice Barriers. We got 3 Revealer, 3 Squealer, 3 Tweakers,
2 tweakers?
3 Gen X Undying, but they're totally dead. 3
Oh.
Zuijin of Water instead of Kasajin and Sanga. 3 Silent
Those are
Danglers.
You got 3?
-1. My magic trick.
2
3 of everything, no, just kidding. 2 Hexa, Perplex, 3 Priorities, 3 General Wayne.
Those are
John.
2s, dude. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna just keep saying 3 just because I'm.
Just stop confusing the people.
Okay, fine, I'll stop. 1 of 2. 2 General Rhinos.
So the other cards were 2s then.
Yes. Now 2 General Raiho, 1
3?
Defender,
3 defenders.
1 Cryomancer, 1 Strategist, and then a level 3 Janus Controller.
3 controllers.
Okay, getting serious now. 3 Wind over the Ice Barrier,
Now?
3 Metals, current angle metals.
Can I put the song in? I'll put it again. I'll put it again. We're just fucking Ice Barrier riddles.
3 Freezing Chain.
I'll put your face on him. I'll put your face on him.
2 Bermuda Triangle.
2 or 3?
Magic Triangle, sorry. 2 Bermuda Triangle. Magic Triangle. Damn! 2 Salvage,
Vanguard.
2 Service, and a Terror Trish. And for the extra deck, we got 1
We forgot about that.
Trishula, 0 Dragon of the Ice Barrier, 3 copies. 1 Trishula, too many. Because bandless. 1 Delorean of 3 copies. 2 Brionic of 3 Brionic.
So max out everything pretty much.
And 3 Gunner. Yeah, everything except Trish, because bandless.
Yeah.
And we are back from deck building. Are we focused? We're focused. All right, we're back from deck building, and this is what I came up with. So it's kind of like a familiar possessed beatdown strategy. We're using, the goal of this deck is to use a lot of spells and traps to enhance our attack power, to be able to rumble with whatever Howl or Lucky bring out against us. And it looks pretty good. Some notes about some of the cards I'm not using. Cards like Book of Eclipse, Twin Twister, Dark Ruler, Dimensional Barrier, all those are really good sideboard cards, so we were able to make a pretty good sideboard from these 3 structure decks. That's always a good sign. And then from there, the Awakening of the Possessed monsters, like the version of the Archfiend or the version of the Inari Fire that come from the deck, they're pretty cheeky. That's pretty awesome that you can special summon them from the deck, and then you can either special summon a monster from the graveyard or you can burn. But aside from that, I don't really see them getting as much utility until we get an established extra deck, because after we special summon them, we use their abilities, we can link them off. That's kind of what I'm hoping to be able to do, like link them off for extra value, being able to search the possessed spells and traps. Unfortunately, right now we can't do that, so I figured just going straight Beatdown would be the best option. And I'll go through my card choices real quick. We have 3 Hida, because Hida's the best one. We have 1 of each of the other familiar possesseds. We have 3 copies of Fairy Tale Luna, because she's our Stratos and she bounces really good. We have 3 copies of Effect Veiler for our hand traps, 2 copies of the Windcrafter Golem. I might bump this to 3 depending on how it does, because the effect just seems really good. Whenever they target one of our spellcasters or attack one of them, we can bounce a card they control to the hand, and then we can special summon out a 2800 spellcaster, just like that. So it's a free interruption, and even though it comes back to us during our opponent's standby phase, it comes back to our hand, that's not that big of a drawback, because it just means that it's going to be a lot harder for them to OTK us out of nowhere. Same with the Gigabytes, the Ranryu, and the Archfiend. Those are kind of like a little float engine we got going on here. So it makes it hard for our opponents to OTK us. Well, you know, our opponents of the Sealed Challenge, which is what I'm going for. We also have 2 copies of Dark Doriado. She's kind of, the idea behind that is kind of like the old card, the A Forces, that gives us 200 for each warrior and spellcaster we have on board. She gives all of our earth, water, fire, and wind monsters an extra 200 attack and defense for each different attribute we control. So her plus the Awakening of the Possessed is like 5 versions of the A Forces. So even if we have 2 or 3 creatures, as long as we've got 1 or 2 of these, they'll get pretty buff. The Awakening of the Possessed is really good. I like 3 of these. Even though we only get 1 draw if we have multiple, the stats will stack, which is what I'm aiming for. We also have 3 copies of the Spirit Charmers, Best Searcher. We have Terraforming, Raigeki. I'm only playing 1 of the Spiritual Art because I see myself using the first effect quite a bit. Being able to stop the first monster effect our opponent uses while we have a Charmer is very enticing. But the second part, where we reveal a spellcaster, we add a monster of the same attribute with these stats, and shuffle the original back in, I don't know about that one. I don't know if I'd be using that as much. I think the more we pull, the more I can mess with it a bit more, but for right now, in this kind of plan, I definitely see it as a one-of. We also have a Secret Village of the Spellcasters. I'm playing 1 of this because we're also playing Metaverse and Terraforming, so we can search either of these 2. They're pretty tutorable. It gives us more space for other things. We're playing 3 of the Possessed Partnerships. Really, really good trap. It's like our best trap. Along with 3 Solemn Warnings. Gotta have that. 2 Unpossessed to really get that battle plan going, and they can't die by battle. We get an extra 800 when we attack, so that combined with these 2 gives us really high numbers. And the 1 Metaverse to search either the Secret Village or the Spiritual Art, depending on what we're playing against. So that's kind of my quick build, and we're going to see how they do. Let's get on to the games.